done one of these before. Here we go. I'm not a spiritual teacher. What is there to teach? No one is a spiritual teacher. It's a placeholder. We can use it. We don't resist that label, that terminology. The only thing that can be done is to remind you who you are. That's it. Is it a doing? No. You already are who you are. But it's fun. We play with words. We conjure up a way to describe the indescribable. We play. That's all we're doing. And if we forget, we watch our kids. We watch animals. We watch trees. Our animals, our trees. It's all ours, and none of it's ours at the same time. So I'm here to remind you who you are. And the only way to remind you who you are is to remember who I am. Body, energy, what I refer to as this energy. Notice what you are, what I am, what is dynamic. So there's a pointing to true nature, which is very different than experiencing true nature. And the experience, that delicious experience that you don't visit the thought world to understand, the experience, it's all any of us ever want. It's the taste that we celebrate. When we leave that state, can you leave that state? No. But there can be perceptual filters. There can be apparent filters over that flow state of what you are. But the taste, you never forget it, because it's what you are. No one can teach what you are, but we can say, let me teach you. Life has taught me. As a good friend reminded me, it's a remembering, or as many great, clear beings have said, it's a recognition, okay? But there's nothing to remember in the cognitive sense, because we don't need to practice what we are. We don't need to remember like studying for a test and making sure we can reiterate it. We point, we experience. We don't need to learn what we are it. Dear Adyashanti would say, the flow state, or the being what you are, is reality. The altered state is what 99.9% of beings we call adults are doing. The altered state is practicing the story of me. So when this body appeared, is it here? I don't know. When it appeared, it was named Jasmine. So the story of Jasmine, what I take myself to be, keeps bumping up against what I really am. What am I? It can't be said in words. What am I? Experience it. Don't let the thought world do the experiencing for you. Or do that. Because you may find, as the story of Jasmine found, that getting really good at what you are not is a portal to what you are. Everything is. Truth meets you everywhere. It meets you everywhere. It rushes out to meet you as you let go of the story of what you are. And even when you don't, it gets through the little pinholes, the little cracks, little tastes wake you up. Because there is no truth in you. It's all truth. But the story of Jasmine, or the story of insert your name here, bumps up against that experience of what you are. Try that on. So, like our dear friend Nisargadatta Maharaj would say, yeah, go ahead. First, you must taste, you must find, you must experience what you are not. And let it go, let it go, let it go, to truly sink into and be what you are. Now, mind you, this consciousness coming through this body happens to be sick today with a cold. It would say, I might use terms like Adyashanti and Nisargadatta Maharaj and quote them, but if anything is butchered, it's all in the way I recalled it. They have their beautiful little ways they say it, and we can bring it forth, the essence. So we find out what we're not. The story of Jasmine, over and over. The story of insert whatever name you were given. But there's something primary to that. Thank you, Angelo. Angelo D. There's something primary to that. Truer, realer than real, truer than your name, your address, your occupation, your good days, your bad days, your fleeting emotions, thoughts. Whew. Thoughts. What's primary? That's what you are. So we slow down and we get very curious to the granular level. What is that? What is that? I like to say what, not who. No need to visit reality. Can you visit reality, a place you never leave? No need to touch into what you really are, reality, and then make it a who again, as if there's many different who's. If there's only one who, is there a who? So I like to say what, so that the mind doesn't conjure another identity, yet another identity. And you might find, as I do in my day job, psychotherapy, that anxiety, depression, angst, struggle with whatever we think we're meeting externally, which is actually only ourselves everywhere, is because you keep bumping up against the story of you. And underneath that filter, that like that little lens, is a vast mystery, who you truly are. So I don't teach anything. It's like pointing. It's reminding you what you are. And no one can teach you that. You must experience it for yourself. Enjoy. I will meet you in this moment. I am meeting you in this moment. Living that joy together. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Reality. Altered state. Reality. Altered state. Everything's a portal. We don't make thoughts a problem. We don't make altered states a problem. Truth is everywhere. Always pointing truth back to truth. Always and always. Nothing's gone wrong here. As you sink into what you are, it will amaze the mind that perceived itself to be so much smaller than what it is. The awe is apt to blow the mind. So blow it. As Angelo says, you can trust your immediate experience. We can trust immediate experience over all other information coming in from thought world. These are transitory mental events. Transitory. They're transient. They're whispers of nothing. Nothing can cause a whole lot of ruckus, but they're whispers of nothing, and they want to filter what you are, but don't run here to experience what you are. It's all right here. It's all right now. So much love. Let that awe blow your mind and be what you are. And if you keep running back to thought to know it, and it keeps disappointing, what a great gift. That which disappoints is a pointer. Keep going. Keep letting go. Everything is a bridge to truth. Everything is a portal to truth. Even discursive mind. Nothing's gone wrong here. We need fear nothing. What you are can never be touched, can never be sullied, can never be stained by what you think you are, but you are not. The good news is, I love this one. The good news is, let's start with the bad news. The bad news is you're falling. The good news is there is no ground. So what is falling without ground? Thank you, Zen masters of ancient. I don't know who to attribute that quote to. It's flying. It's flying. And what you are is sensation and experience. Let go. Let go. Go deeper. I am meeting you there. Enjoy the flight.